recruiting people that are already busy working on other things. Those are the people you're going for. And so you're gonna say, hey, I know you're busy, at the beginning of the conversation, but we've got a project this coming fall, and here's what it is. Would you get with your spouse, or if you're single, get with just you and Jesus, and would you pray about coming and helping us on this project? And then I just leave it with them, and I'll let the Lord work on them. But I have that same conversation a bazillion times. I also don't beat down the door and make them feel guilty for saying no, or if God tells them to do something different. Because the Lord will provide what we need. But fully on time, under budget, with excellence. So getting things done, moving the football down the field, whether you end up doing the work, or you get volunteers to do the work, or you hire somebody to do the work, that's a producer's got to get things done. So when you have no money, you're recruiting volunteers and you're doing the work yourself. As projects progress and more money comes in, you can start hiring people and paying them what they deserve to be paid. You need to be thinking, I'm going to war. Because in war, you're separated from your family, you're awake at weird hours, you're moving heavy gear and equipment, and somebody's trying to kill you. Okay? And so that's kind of like what production's like. Okay? Because the devil hates us. So we tell people, we have spiritual warfare on all of our movies. As soon as we try to make a movie about discipleship, here's what happens. Your marriage will suddenly go under attack right before you show up on set, and you'll wonder what is happening. You might get weird illnesses that just shown up at the most inopportune times. People who usually are friends start fussing and fighting. Weather changes can happen. There's just, I could list, you say most difficult. I'm like, well, which category? We've had health issues that were difficult. Weather issues goes up and is a fountain from the moment he pulls into the parking lot until he leaves. And he's just like, I'm so grateful to be able to serve you guys and work along with you. And he's busting it and doing a good job, and everybody gets blessed around him because of how he works. And so Alex Dania is back there. She's worked on feature films. She showed up on helping us on The Forge and hurt her ankle and is pushing herself around in a little, whatever you call that thing, scooter, but showed up every day with a great attitude, working hard, dependable. And when we were done, it's like, man, I hope I get to work with her again. And if you show up like that, because here's what happens behind the scenes. We'll have conversations on, do we hire this guy or this guy? And we're like, well, this guy costs a little bit more.